Hey everyone, today I'm here with my 2015 high-end makeup favorites. I'm going to start out with palettes first. My favorite high-end palette this year has been the Too Faced Chocolate Bar. This one is very worn and I think it was the second release that came out because it's not as thick, but it still doesn't have the names written on there like they do come now. I love this for a few reasons. Well, a lot of reasons actually. The shades are beautiful. There's only a few shades that I haven't really used, like this light pink one, this one. I've used this one a few times. Green I've used a few times as well, but everything else I've used heaps and they work so well together. They're very pigmented. They have a really great staying power on your eyes and yeah, I just absolutely love it. Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. Love this. This one I only started using in October, but the contour shades are amazing. I've only used this one a few times, but the rest of them, like these two, are so nice when you mix them together. I haven't used this one too much, but these colors are really good as well. And yeah, it's great to travel with because then you've got something to set your under eyes with and also some contour colors. And my last palette I'm going to show you because this is great if you are after some matte shades, but it's the Tartlet palette by Tart. This looks like this. It has a bunch of, well, they're all matte shades. I have used this in quite a few tutorials and it's definitely like a go-to palette for me as well. And I don't know, I was looking through my palettes, I'm like, yeah, sometimes I've loved them, like I do love a lot of my palettes, but then do I use them? This one I definitely do use. Primer, I've got my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This is just a little bottle, but this is heaven in a tube. It is so amazing. Like, you've heard me rave and rave about this if you've watched any of my other videos, but it makes your makeup glide on and it makes you look like you're just glowing from within. I absolutely adore this and I will definitely repurchase it when it does run out. I think it's got quite a lot left actually. I've got 4 high-end foundations. The first one is my tried and tested and I wore it on my wedding day and it lasts. I know it lasts, so I will always go for this if I need something lasting. It is the MAC Pro Longwear Foundation. This is in the shade NC35. It is a little bit orange for me, but I make it work. Like, I just deal with it because it stays on my skin. I do have oily skin, so yeah, I have to mention this foundation. It is my number one for sure. The next one would be the Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. This one's also in NC35 and I have an NC20 in this as well. This one I recently used in a sweatproof makeup tutorial and it actually lasted so well. I had a friend's birthday party to go to and that day it was so humid. It was like raining outside and it was dark, but it was so stinking hot. My sweat came through it, but it didn't take it off. I've had foundations in the past where I've just sweated a little bit and I've gone like that and my makeup's just come off. So this is great if it's hot wherever you are, or if you're going to like an outside thing and you want to wear full coverage makeup, this is for you. My last two, I've got the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I use this in my recent Christmas makeup tutorial. This is beautiful. Go and watch that tutorial if you want to know what it looks like because my skin looks just glowing in it. I don't have too much else to say, like it does stay pretty well, but if you're after glowy skin, luminous skin, then this is for you. It is very expensive though. This one is in the shade 5.75 and I think it's like a little bit light for me, but it's still a really nice shade. It's not too orange or anything. Next up I have the Estee Lauder Double Wear Makeup in Tawny is my shade, and I don't wear this foundation as much as I should. Like, it's honestly so amazing. Find it not as good as the Pro Longwear. Like, it can tend to move, like it stays on really well. One time I used this to do my foundation and then I did my eyes straight away without doing concealer or anything, and it wouldn't budge with, it wouldn't blend in with the concealer, so you need to work quickly with this one, but it is definitely one of my faves. I've got 2 concealers. I have the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. For a while I was just like but then it started to get hot here and I'm like, this is actually so good for hot weather because it lasts, unlike some other concealers. Like, it actually has great coverage and it lasts, so that's why I'm mentioning it. The next one is the IT Cosmetics. I think this is called Eye Lift in a Tube. It has the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer and the Hello Light Brightener. I just pop the concealer right underneath, like on top of the bags, and then the highlighter down here, so you get more coverage just underneath there. I really love this. Great coverage, Great consistency, not too thick. I have got some fine lines underneath there, so I can't have anything too thick, which is why these two are great, because not too thick, they're really good. I'm going to mention the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I've used this today. It is a fantastic primer for your eyes. It really cancels out any of the coloring that you've got on your eyes and gives a great base for your eyeshadow to go on. Brows, Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade. This is in the shade Blonde, but I do have the taupe color, but I've had this for coming up 2 years and I haven't even finished it. I bought the taupe shade because I'm wearing the Chi Chi one today. This is just a little bit too light for me, but I found it was a really great transition from being platinum blonde to going ombre, but now like I don't have too much blonde going on, like I have more when I have my extensions in. It does tend to dry up a little bit quick, but you can either use some Matte Fix Plus to like spray in there or spray your brush, and some people mix the Inglot Duraline with it, I think that's what it's called, and mix that in, and then it makes it nice and gooey again, I guess. Definitely has been my favorite throughout the year. Eyeliner, I've got this NARS. This is the Black Valley Eye Paint little gel pot. I had this gifted to me and I never thought that I would ever splurge and get a high-end eyeliner, but after using this, like, this is so amazing. Like, it's so good. I wouldn't normally recommend it because I know I've got a few, like my Model Co one is really good, but this actually has stayed quite wet, like it hasn't dried up, and yeah, I just really love this. I use it heaps in my tutorials, and I use it with my angled Zoeva little liner brush, and it's fabulous. I'm going to mention Benefit Hoola. This has been a favorite, and I haven't even finished it. I've had it for nearly 2 years. This has been a favorite for contouring of mine for a long time now. It's just like a really nice color. It is a little bit orange, but it works so well, blends so nicely, and looks really nice, especially when I'm tanned. I've got 3 highlighters. Now, if you've been watching my makeup tutorials lately, you know that I love doing this. I love layering my highlighters. So I've got Benefit What's Up, which is a cream base highlighter. It just comes out like that. I just rub my finger on it and then rub it on the high points of my cheek there. That's all I do for that one. And then like on my nose. And then I usually layer it up with a powder highlight. I've got 2 here. They're from Becca. I have Opal and Champagne Pop. These are just out of this world. Like, out of this world. I have Opal on today on top of Benefit What's Up. Amazing. Like, and this one's a little bit more golden. Like, these are definitely worth the money. You don't need much product. It will last you a long time. And yeah, they're totally worth it. I've got a mascara, and it's a bit of a strange one because it's a sample size, but it's the Benefit Roller Lash sample size mascara. Someone asked me the other day if I'd buy the full size one. I think the full size one, it wouldn't be the same because the brush is different. Like, it's the same brush, but I was with Liv when we were filming a Get Ready With Us, and hers was a bit clumpy and mine was just like perfect, and I don't know what it is, but this is just, I like the brush because it gets right in on the lash line. I have very fair lashes, and I get the mascara right in and it just separates them beautifully, and it's just amazing. So I don't know, in my mind I think I will probably cave in and get the full price one, but this has definitely been a favorite over the last couple of months. Okay, so for lipsticks, I have this little thing here, but these are my MAC lipsticks, and then these are my YSL lipsticks. All of them are Rouge Volupte, apart from this one, which is Rouge Volupte Shine. My favorites are definitely these 2 here, number 1 and number 7. Number 1 is the Perfect Nude. It's really nice and pink, and it's still nude, and I love it. Goes with anything. And number 7 is a very nice light pink. It's called Lingerie Pink, I think. That rhymed. I wore Lingerie Pink on my wedding day, and it's just a beautiful color. It's just amazing. So these 2 would be my favorite lipsticks of all time. Definitely. The formula is really creamy. The staying power isn't that great, but they are just amazing. I haven't been able to find any dupes for them either. The rest would be my MAC lipsticks. Favorites would be Cream Cup, which is a perfect pink nude. I really love Morange. I did a Get Ready With Me with Rachel, and I used it, and it's amazing. Candy Yum Yum is a color that I don't wear enough because it is quite bright pink, but I can't have all tutorials with bright pink lips. Pure Zen is nice. Angel is nice. Japanese Maple. Like, a lot of these ones are just like nudie colors. Love Lawn is a really nice one too. It's a bit of a different color. It's like a pink. It's a pinky nude color, but I don't know, it looks very different on. And then lastly, I do want to mention this Urban Decay lipstick. This is a Revolution lipstick, I think it's called, and this is in the color Native. Now this is definitely a go-to nude color for me. It's just like a really nice formula, long lasting. I just really like it, so I thought I'd throw that one in there too. So that is it for my high-end favorites of 2015. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below, let me know what your high-end favorites were, what I need to try out, because obviously like high-end products, like they're a splurge and you want to make sure that you're getting something good. Usually they are worth the money. Like from my experience, I bought a lot of the high-end stuff when I was overseas in America when the dollar was a lot better actually. That's why I have so much in my collection. But it's nice now that we have a Sephora in Melbourne now, Sydney, and even like at Mecca Maxima's, like it's good that we're getting so many more brands, so love it. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you have a fantastic day and I will see you soon. Bye. Someone just commented on my Instagram that they went to Priceline to find Pink Pong, which is like the colors I always wear on my nails, and they've been sold out at, she went to a couple of Pricelines and she's like, I blame you, and I'm like, I don't think it's just me.